Hello. Good afternoon and thank you for the pet. Also, you will get a Pikachu immediately. Before I even ask how you're doing. No, never mind. I asked how you're doing just now. Damn it. Pikachu. 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 You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Also, it works. It's actually, it's showing the game the way I usually like to do it. I don't have to capture my entire screen, a desktop, whatever, which was the problem last time. I don't know. It's an OBS problem I have whenever I switch what it is supposed to be capturing, but I don't know. Now that this is the first and only thing I started with OBS, and its capture, it works just fine. So, well, also soon after IFK for lunch, that's perfectly fine. Lunch sounds like a splendid idea. I say, having eaten chips, some more chips, and some more chips today, and nothing else yet. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. We'll come into some more coffee talk. We're just gonna vibe. I'm not as pressed for time as I was last week. I do have places to be later. Sure, but not such a specific time, so we should be able to just I don't know, do our 3 hours or whatever and see what we get. I would like to continue where we left off. Just continue. What's your opinion on red lentils? What the fuck is a red lentil? I'm not big on beans and anything along those lines. Sadly. I have eaten them before, definitely, in some curries or whatever. But not really my thing now. Why? Is that what you're having? Not a fan of beans. No. Not a fan of eating them, I guess. I mean to ask. Ask now, ask. Okay. Okay, well, answer. Answer now. Answer. No, it's not really. Not big on beans or... Actually, funny enough, there's lots of words for food that I never connected. There's some food I know, technically would know both the English and the German word, but I never crossed them over. So whenever I play Animal Crossing and there's food or some specific items mentioned, I'm like, that sure is a thing, without making the connection what it is in German. So what the fuck is a lentil? I don't know what that is. Same with how I can't for the life of me come up with the name for peas. Peas, 2 peas in a pod. Oh, I was like, what the hell is an Erbsen? Peas. Pea. But you know what? I'm gonna be making some coffee. I'm gonna be grinding those beans. Look up food scrolling used to make up for your vocabulary deficit in that area. Honestly, valid. I should probably do that as well. Okay, well, we stopped at a funny cliffhanger last time because I was like, haha, I'm not gonna click to see who is actually gonna come in tonight. But it's a Saturday in-game. Just like with the apple pockets, yeah. But that just sounds unreal. What do you mean last time? That was yesterday. The apple pockets were yesterday. I think. Were they not? What did I play yesterday? Yeah, no, that was yesterday. No. The apple pockets were yesterday. Because then I told Room off, I was like, you're gonna make me crave going to McDonald's at like 2 a.m. after stream. Because I was immediately thinking of the apple pockets that McDonald's offers. Yeah. Okay. Good thing we're all very much aware of where we are and what we're doing and what time something happens at. Yes, good. Look, oh, hi. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Huh? How do we survive? Okay. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything. In this economy? What do you mean? Everything is the same. Well, here you go. Anything. Your drink is ready, sir. Green tea, lemon, and milk. Hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Because this was a prime opportunity to get a new drink. Perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. What if the price is even money? Good question. I mean, it's nice that there's nothing. We don't need to bother with prices. We really only need to bother with ingredients. But in this economy, yes. Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? It's a very strange question. We're drinking it, of course. Drinking it. Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course, we almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it, yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encounter, and has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Please don't start telling me off about our straw usage. I am also a big straw enjoyer. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendage into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes high priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I like drinking through straws because that way it's less likely that I burn myself on hot drinks. That was a drink pronounced per digit, 0.76. Stupid. Well, numbers in general are stupid, but... Okay, I'll try to do that. You do it in German too? I don't do that in German either. I say the number past the comma, I say it the same I would if it was before the comma. So if it's like point, I don't know, 67, I would say 67. I do the same in German. I would say Komma 67. I've always done that my entire life. Trying to uproot that habit is gonna be a pain. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It will be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female. And then breed. Okay. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Now, ain't that a mood? Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There's so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We're using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? Hi, good afternoon. The system used a fire symbol as their sign. Oh my god. This man, alien, whatever, is on Tinder. On Tinder. And trying... Oh, I don't want to imagine those conversations, those... Oh boy. The system... You are talking about a dating app. Yeah, no. This alien being is on a mission on Earth to find a female to breed. Literally just a quote from what they said just now. So, that's not on Mel. That's on the game. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. No! It's not a breeding application! Jesus Christ! And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. John, what do you think of you? Because I'm booty out of this one. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Did it hurt when you fell from space? Because that face looks out of this world. Wow. Hey, I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone. Yes, but she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Oh god, I do not remember this entire interaction. Why am I laggy again? Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Coffee latte, please. Sure, I can do that. Your order's ready, miss. Thank you. This is on Earth, yes. This is in Seattle in 2020. So 3 years ago. The second most uncomfortable. Wow. I don't want to know what the first most is, huh? If this is already second. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us? Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Uh-oh. Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. She's an orc just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Urukai69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon the miss. I don't think they're from around here. Like, from around this atmosphere. No, you have not answered our question. Are you Urukai69? No. My name is Myrtle and I never use Urukai69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Of course I'm not. Seriously, man nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends or go to a club or something? But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you say he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. We are pretty objective people. Somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like.
No, it's okay. We need to report back immediately, but we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner.
Please, just call me Noah.
Thank you for your time, Noah. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth.
Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword.
We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off.
Take care on your way. What the fuck? What the actual hell? Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for the friend, apparently.
What kind of friend?
Like the dog? A date from a dating app?
I should have been here. No, you really shouldn't. What does a date look like?
The date didn't show up.
Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date?
Because that's just what they look like, apparently. I don't think that's a suit.
Hi, good afternoon. I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know?
I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense.
What do you mean?
They might be an alien. Alien. Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. 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 Good morning! How are you? Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know.
Wow. Like, super wow.
I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here.
That's why I'm writing about it.
Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yeah, the writing. With capital T and W.
It's going pretty well, actually.
Nice. May I see it?
Little groggy, aw. Take your time.
Getting up. What do you mean?
Can I read the draft you've written so far?
No.
Please don't.
Ah, I have auto text on. That's why it kept going. Well, I mean, this coffee shop only opens up after midnight. Like after it's dark out, at least. I'm not sure about midnight, but definitely when it's dark out. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. Eee. You're right. Actually, I prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along.
I wasn't sure about it.
It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff.
Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback.
Enjoy your lunch.
I will.
Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Oh, implying we're not a fast reader? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example, you're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Hi! Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss?
Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away.
No need to hurry. Take your time.
Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated?
You can order whatever you like as long as we have the ingredients.
If that's the case, do you know masala chai?
The tea with spices?
Yes. I'd like to order masala chai then, please.
Okay, I don't know how you make that, but I can look that up probably. Yes, that seems to be a fish person.
Oh, Myrtle is a game developer! Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series.
Hey yo! Nice. Do I have a masala chai yet? No, I haven't made it yet.
Tea.
Oh, not double tea, just one tea. Ginger and the cinnamon.
There we go. I believe this is the drink you were talking about. From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste.
Is it bad, miss?
Oh no, it's really good. It just brought back some memories.
I hope they're good ones.
Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Oh. Where were we? The main character? Character feels very you.
You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away.
Is that okay?
Sure, why not?
It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write.
If you say so.
Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer?
The drink is like a version of Ratatouille. Brought back memories. She's having a very violent flashback right now. When she was a child and had this drink for the first time. Are you a fiction writer?
Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it.
Hey!
Wow, how many books have you written?
Well, this would be my first book if I finished it.
I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard.
I'm a writer, and even I can use complex words like conjure, like you just did.
A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me, my name is Aqua.
Oh, wow. Your name is Aqua. Okay. Okay.
Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya.
And the birthday is Nue.
Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time.
Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know?
Thanks.
You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right?
Indeed, but it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing.
What kind of fields are you researching, by the way?
I focus on computer graphics.
Whoa! Myrtle is listening. She heard that. Myrtle is like looking over, like, wait, you're making games? Oh!
It was a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting.
Yeah?
You said you're researching computer graphics, right?
That's right.
Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua.
Oh my, yeah, that's me. Did you read it?
I did. It's pretty important for the project we're working on.
May I ask what kind of project that is?
It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict.
Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oh, I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden.
Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on.
I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that.
My name is Myrtle.
What do you do in the project?
I'm one of the technical artists.
Ah, no wonder.
Yeah, I don't want to introduce any discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries to your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that?
Of course, should have expected that.
I don't have my card with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want.
Sure.
Here's my email.
Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series as getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell the stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. It's true, but I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got the look of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right?
Coffee talk, yeah!
Hi, Sagi! How are you? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I'll also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. Of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Noah. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Just be careful on your way back.
I'm also good, I'm good.
It's your favorite game? Oh! Have you played the second one yet? Because I'm replaying this one so I can play the second one.
Nice.
There's a sequel, well, there's an episode 2, yes. Hasn't been out for very long. Last month? Like, I don't think it's been a full month, actually. Since the second one came out. Hold on. Let me see. Episode 2 came out 20th of April. Yeah, it's not even been a full month since the sequel came out. So, yes, that was a nice talk. You haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you are reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously, that's it. I'm not an editor. Do you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true, but I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Aww. We play a little demo of 2 at a convention called EXO. Ah, yeah! Yeah, I did not play the demo for the second episode at all. I wanted to go into it blind. But on the other hand, I really want to refresh my thoughts like refresh what the first episode was about, because it's been years since I originally played it. Profile: Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated in his own bed. Research found that most fury sedative on the market are not safe. Yeah, right? It's like, I enjoyed the game, I can tell you that. I like the characters, but I cannot tell you what happened. Like, what their stories were, which is kind of depressing. So I wanna, especially because there's returning characters for the second episode, I really want to like remember, oh, okay, this is what they did, blah blah blah. Yeah. Wait, is E3 not gonna be a thing at all anymore, or just... Hey, you changed your picture. Wait, do people change their pictures? Or is it just Rachel that changed hers? Research every day aspiring indie dev by night. Aww. Rachel is an idol. Oh, spiced tea from Southern Asia. Okay. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. I knew it. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops, I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Nua. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? It always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions the team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Well, that's easy. A cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Swing! Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Wow, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Uh-huh! Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. Hi! Good afternoon. You too, Nua. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua, yeah? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course.
We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Sea people, yeah! Coffee talk! Hi, Sammy! I thought you were going to sleep! Get some rest! Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. You were a coffee dog and you wanted to see me for it? Aww. That's sweet. A book about the real sea, like actual sea people? Oh. That's cool. I have a little brother. And I'm, tired. 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's a good kid and I'm the rabble. Thank you for the pet. But get some high-end tech job. While taking care of my dad on the weekends. Why am I so far on the left? What the heck? The known sea people and the unknown sea people. Honestly, not gonna lie, I don't want to know what is in the sea. I'm not a fan of the sea. I don't want to know. Thank you for the big tail. I don't need to know what's down there. Scary. Scary business down there. Oh, we immediately get all of her info. A mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert tea lover. Female conflict, video games in general. Grandma, what are you doing with your life? Moved to Seattle to achieve the dream of advancing technology as far as we can. Trying to find a place and person where I belong while doing something I love. Aww. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so cute. Spider name is a totally American drink. You're gonna get some Russian tea. That's an American thing. Pacific Islander tribe. Oh, no, I was imagining like Atlantis type people living under the sea. Or like stuff that's supposedly down there on the sea floor. I'm like, yeah. Oh, German chocolate cake is an American thing, right? Is it? Wait, what type of German chocolate cake do you mean? German chocolate cake. Wait, what? Hold on. It is? What? Wait, hold on. German chocolate cake is a layered chocolate cake filled on top with coconut pecan frosting, originating in the United States. It owes its name to an English-American chocolate maker named Samuel German, who developed a formulation of dark baking chocolate that came to be used in a cake recipe. It is not German by nationality. What the hell? I see. I didn't. Huh. Specifically originated from Texas. Huh? I was confused now because I'm, you know, when you say like a German chocolate cake, I was immediately thinking of the Black Forest cake thing again. Because that one definitely is German. Oh, but it's this specific kind of chocolate pecan frosting. Oh. I don't think I've ever had this specific one. Oh, that's funny. Who's the fin? That's Aqua, a mermaid, who is a researcher at the university and also studying game design. Mr. German the American, that's funny as hell though. I like when stuff is named after like the people who invented, but the people's names are like places in the real world. So stuff like this happened. Why does she have a squid? She's a mermaid. She doesn't have a squid, she's a mermaid.
She is the squid.
That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft.
You should. What do you mean most mermaids don't come with tentacles? Depends on the mermaids. There's no limit to mermaids, technically. Like how they could be designed. It's just most people just give them a basic fin and they're done with it. But you could base mermaids on many different sea fish.
Wisdom while you can.
I know.
Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual.
Sure.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
I can do that. That's an easy order to remember. Let her have the tentacle! It's an endearing character trait.
Your espresso's ready.
Thanks.
Bitter! Just the way I love it.
I mean, you ordered triple shot espresso. Of course it's gonna be bitter. Oh, hello!
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Oh. How can I help you, sir?
Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telo Matu Jahe, that I probably pronounced horribly wrong. It's Indonesian, it means milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
Oh, we have that. I did. I made this before. Hold on. I have that. Yeah, STMJ. Milk, ginger, honey. Made of susu, milk, telur, egg, matu, honey, and jahe, ginger. From Indonesia. Any Indonesians in chat? Close your ears, close your eyes. You do not hear me pronounce things horribly wrong. La 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 la. Milk, ginger, honey. Milk, ginger, honey. Understood.
Wait, do you have the eggs?
I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients.
I love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please.
Sure. So milk, ginger, honey.
Milk, ginger, honey. Milk, ginger, honey. You don't have much time to watch today, so I wish you all a nice stream. You too! You too. You have a good day. Thank you for checking in on us, even if you don't have much time. It means a lot. Here's the STMJ, sir. That smell brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled to so many places and none of them got it right.
I would actually like to just visit some places in the USA. Genuinely, I would like to do that. But on the other hand, it's like, it's so far. I know it sounds weird coming from someone who went to Japan, which is also like the other side of the world, but Japan is a small country, and then the entirety of the US of A is just like, like, okay, I want to go visit this place and then maybe that place, but you can't get there because it's on the other end of the entire country, which would take you like a road trip of several days or something. I like, there's just places I'd like to see in real life for once. You feel hilariously unsafe. Valid. Or do you want to get a visa normally? Do you need a visa to just visit though? I have no idea. You do?
Okay. Hello, I'm Jill. You study. You study.
All of those statements, you've been to Japan, but it's different. Every country you need a visa. Yeah, I was about to say, you don't need a visa to visit every single country. If I wanted to go to France right now, I could just cross the border and be like, I am in France. None of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. It's nice. A croissant. Croissant.
I wanted to get a croissant. Croissant.
So I went out to get a croissant.
Croissant.
You know, we're the only ones like that. Yeah, makes it easier though. I want to go see more countries in Europe. You're not from the EU, you need a visa for every country you visit. I see.
I mean, tell you a secret. Listen. I'll tell you a secret. Come closer. I don't fucking have the money to travel. So I really don't care.
It's not like I can go anywhere, so. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do your kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Why are you coming closer? May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Rob a bag in each country you visit, 2 birds, 1 stone. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy.
I knew it.
This pervy old man. I have
no idea, it's his first time here.
I want to be able to understand young people. Hi, Georgie. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up?
It's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us.
Where? You mean it?
Yes, not so loud.
This man is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here.
Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home.
No, I think he's trying to understand the youth of today because he keeps fighting with Rachel. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Nue. Please call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. Sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Yeah. And you're Rachel Florentia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florentia? Why do you have different last names? Maybe because she has her mother's maiden name or something? Maybe she's adopted? What are you trying to pull? Freya! People can have different last names. It's not that uncommon. Florentia was my late wife's maiden name. What did I say? What did I say? Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for a stage name. Freya... Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. And they're gone. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal! Just kidding. She was in his coffee shop talking with Freya and Nui here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Oh,
Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel like she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Well, start with not going kids her age, but start with going what she's into. Ask her what her hobbies are. What she's interested in. Don't generalize. I think I said it right the first time. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a tramp, then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of the delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. Sure, but also talk to people. Communication, good. Soul identity, discarded Twitch username. I don't know. Is Rocco's a specific brand of pizza? Is that something you know? Apparently. Okay. I think the one that most surprised me was that they have Wendy's in Japan. They do not have Wendy's here, but they do have it in Japan. Like, Wendy's was this definitely American thing. I did not imagine any other place having a Wendy's. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. It needs to communicate when pizza. Honestly, I could go for it. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. She's 18. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. You did when you were young. No, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. That's a lot. Interesting. What does Wendy's offer though? Isn't Wendy's like just a burger fast food place? Well, can you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. Well, that's because it's something she likes doing. She doesn't get any support from you. You only keep telling her to quit a thing she apparently loves doing and has been doing for a while now. Of course, it's gonna end up with a fight. Food of all kinds, very nice. I think it's a burger place. I've seen people cosplay the Wendy's mascot. Who did I just get information on? Henry! Aww! 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 Oh, that's so cute. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind. Slightly high quality, still fast food burger, is a little closer to a real burger. Ah, I see. Okay. Please do. The fucking flip phones in 2020. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. Just got a call, I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Shake Shack, heard that's really good. I don't know what that is. Wait, you have my contact details? Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! This man is a police officer. He technically is on the clock right now. He can't wait if he gets a call. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. Not bad? Yeah. I was against her joining our pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. I think you didn't know how to talk to her when the wife was alive as well. But then you had the wife to do it for you. Just saying. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career? It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there, people that want to take advantage of her. You're her father. I understand you might be worried, however you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl! My little girl! Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, he managed a band before? Why not help her? Why not help her see what could be dangerous? And be like, okay, why won't you manage her? Why not you be the manager? Then you won't have to bother with someone who you don't know. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Hey, I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Nua? Take all the time you need. Just maybe order another drink or something. Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically wakes you up. Oh, I need that. I need that. Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives pushed the ministry for more accessible sedatives. Doctor from Salaktown arrested for experimenting child cloning. Child cloning? The heck? Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hi, Gala. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. You had a drink that was called Black Pearl. Oh. It's nothing. Noah was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a happy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Noah for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... you remember my remedy? Of course. You want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink, but let's give it a try again. Just to be sure. Okay. Remember, there's tea and ginger. Yeah, and milk. It's literally just tea, milk, and ginger. Ginger.
Hi! Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm playing Coffee Talk.
Technically today was supposed to be the day when we start playing this, but because I finished A Space for the Unbound last time. We immediately got started on this one as well. So we're already a few days in.
How are you?
Excuse me. I'm good. I'm good. Health. Thank you. Just woke up from a nap. Ooh.
Thank you.
Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. You've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know? He doesn't show it, that's for sure.
Thank you.
That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. He's just direct. And she needed that talk. I forgot her name, but she needed that talk. I'd rather someone be direct in what they're saying, even if it might sound mean or whatever, and then skirting around the topic. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hiya. How you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? No, it's just criticizing my story.
It's called feedback.
It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. There's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, they reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. Girl, maybe write just a book before you establish yourself, before you try and do something wild. A VN, yeah, with branching points. VNs are perfect for choose your own adventure stories because then it's like, oh, branching point, you go here and then you get a different thing. They follow the same kind of concept. What? I know, right? And as if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I've finished it, okay? Alright. As Noah said though, I won't have the time. Put all the delusion inside the brain. I have many things in my mind, but nothing I've written down. Wow. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. You say so. We end with a flowchart. Yes. I wish more games would feature a flowchart you actually get some use out of. Oh, actually, you know what that makes me think of? What I really want to play at some point. Soon. The Letter. I really want to play The Letter at some point, but I'm not gonna make it a stream project because the game is just too long. It would be nice, but I think we'd be here for the next 4 months to do that on stream. Flowchart makes for great visualization. Yeah, and you can get some, like, if you do some funky stuff with the flowcharts as well, like, oh, you know, you're at a scene and you go back in the flowchart and you do something different at an earlier point and then go back to the future or where you originally started off. something's gonna be different there. I love when games make use of that. I'm enjoying it, the concept in what they're doing in The World Ends With You with these funny little powers there as well. For the same reason. It's like, huh, what if we change something up that we did earlier? Now that we know that this is gonna happen later, what does it change? Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte. Sure, coffee, ginger, and milk. He's a big latte man, huh? Yeah. Here you go. Thanks. I like that I said here you go and then the game was like, yes, that is exactly what text we're gonna give you as well. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? A 40-year-old you who's pronounced it late E. Actually, you know the word superb? In Rhythm Heaven. The one on, like, if you played a song perfectly, but not perfectly, but just really good, you would get a superb. At least in German you did. I'm not sure about the English grading, maybe the same, but I didn't know the word, and like little old me, I just sat in front of my DS and was like, why the fuck is it a superb B? This is better, like, this is the best. I always thought I did something wrong. Like, I would play a game perfectly, and I got a super B. I'm like, why is it a super B? Why is it not, why is it not the best? It still is superb. Okay, good to know. Well, I know now, but back then I was like, fucking stupid. Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. Why can't I get a super A? Yeah! Like, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. And then I learned. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done, as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. You working on anything right now? No, I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh yeah, personal matters. Oh. Anything warm made with ginger, music, metal maiden, books, full metal jar hand. What I'm doing with my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Aww, I like him. I like him. What about you? Favorite things, punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing with my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own exhibition, solo exhibition. Oh, good for you. You're into punk, huh? You look more like a hipster to me, but sure. Warm energy boost, perfect for a cold evening. Maybe I'll actually make myself a tea tonight. Genuinely. Playing a game like this is making me want to also have some nice, warm, comfy drinks, even though I know my stomach will not like it. Like, you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious, how do you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Uh-huh!
Oh, spicy. And was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Hold on, what? Your best friend's girlfriend's friend. Okay, got it. Wait, what? No, I got it. Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. 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 Cognac? I can't say that. He only drinks coffee and he actually drinks after something. Learned that very well. I shouldn't be having anything that is not water. I keep drinking Coke because I'm stupid. And now my body is craving like the caffeine from that. I do not drink coffee because I don't like the taste. And I don't want to get my body like used to it and craving it. But I've started drinking so much Coke. Now I'm just relying on that caffeine, which is fucking stupid. So I didn't gain anything. I can't stop. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. Friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy. It's fine. You just need to read it slowly. It's easy. But that was what it is. It is. It's especially bad because my stomach cannot handle it, so makes me feel bad afterwards as well. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but the succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. I mean, isn't that kind of the goal? Yeah? She was a player too. Huh? Doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Oh! Ooh. You drink what? You mix Coke with me? Coal? What? Say it again. Say it again slowly. What? Milk. Milk. Why? Huh? Holy moly. This is getting spicier. I've heard of pilk, but not silk. Actually, it took me a long time until I figured out what the fuck pilk was supposed to be, and I cannot imagine how that's supposed to taste good. But it's coming from someone who can't have milk either, so maybe that's just me. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes! Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Hey, okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But it kept on bothering her. I mean, that was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I've been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was cheating on Lua with Rose. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Ooh, I knew it. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua backed me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she backed Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew close after that. I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly their friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. I Have you seen her by any chance? Lemon, cool wood, and ice and salt. Oh, that sounds nice though. That does sound nice. Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. For the Heidi time. Aww. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family, or I should say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there's certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation, appearance, everything. You must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because he chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping a dark lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound so judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however it may not be the same for her. Yeah, that's a thing that's important for her. Hey, Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. See. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I get his point, but also... his family just fucking sucks. His family just fucking sucks. I would not give a damn about their approval or how they see succubi. They already have all of those negative connotations. I'm not the one responsible for trying to update their worldview or whatever. They're racist. I don't care. They're racist. They're gonna stay racist. I'm not gonna subject my lover to, I don't know, make them change their worldview or whatever. I would not have the energy for that. Especially immortal beings like elves. They've been that way for centuries. They're gonna stay that way. Good afternoon, welcome in. Never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. Hi, Vanny! Good afternoon! Someone's racist opinion is automatically disqualified for you anyways. Like, yeah!
How are you?
I get that she doesn't want to leave her family. Like, maybe her family can be reconciled with or something, but his family, goodbye. Don't be sorry. It was all good. Don't be sorry. I'm happy I got to raid you yesterday, even if it was some interesting topics. Isn't that the fun part about raiding into someone else? I'm good, by the way. I'm good. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my massive family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day circumstances might change. There's still gonna be racist centuries from now on. One day circumstances might change. They're racist now. They're gonna be racist in 500 years. Just fucking... Like with... It would be a different thing if they'd just be worried like, oh, maybe they have different lifespans. Like, that would be a thing to be scared of and be like, do you really want to get together with this person who might die before you? But no, they're literally just racist and disapprove of their relationship. That's I'm very normal about this game. I'm not gonna think you're a weirdo though. You're perfectly fine. I'm the weirdo here. Typical boomer. Respecting your family, even though the worst people on the planet. Yeah. No, you will. There's lots of people who hold on to that, but I'm not a big fan of that. Family ties are not that important if the people in your family are not good people. I would like to hit everyone over the head who's with this whole blood's thicker than water. Okay, so you're still a piece of shit. I don't want anything to do with you. Bye.
I put you on this earth.
Okay, I never asked for that.
Me.
Sorry. I have some strong feelings on the topic. I've seen one too many parents who just fucking suck as human beings, not just parents. Like, not just suck at being parents, but suck at being human beings in the first place. Thus also sucking at being parents. Good parents. Yeah. One day one of you might regret your decisions. One day you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances might be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Oh, that's deep. We'll have each other and that's enough for us. I think she needs a support system outside of you. So. Also, you should not be relying on just one other person. That's gonna destroy both of you. And marry a person of color. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Vani. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Ah! Alternate universe. Seattle still has the same health insurance problems that the actual US of A has. Isn't that fun? Okay. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Nue. And Freya. Bye. If your dad whooping your ass while living on this roof was strong. Yeah, understandable. I hope you're in a, better place now. Where that is not something you need to be afraid of. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? Secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like this in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration? Sounds like a great idea. Gingerbread coffee, sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the cookie monster. September 29. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Who goes to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Sedative. What is it? What's the correct pronunciation? I'm gonna look this up right now. I hate this word so much. I don't want to stumble over it anymore.
Sedative.
Sedative. Okay, thank you. Appearance and upbringing is such an issue. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm very glad. I have a very small family. So there's not that many people that could be weird about any of these, and as far as I'm aware, none of my relatives are weird or just straight up racist. And if I was to bring someone home who does not look like me, so I'm like, whew, good, great, thanks, nice, moving on. Oh hey, he really never changed. I know, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Yeah, I'm also happy. I think the one thing I kind of conditioned my parents into normalizing is how they think of it's always easy to say in what other people do is their business, but then somehow turn around when it's in your own family. And I conditioned my parents to whenever they would say, oh, if you bring someone home someday, to turn it into if you bring someone home today, not if you bring a boy home or a girl home. It's always if you bring someone home. I'm like, yeah, I conditioned them into it. I don't. Every time they would say it, I was like, proud of myself for that. Maybe it's just a small thing, but I'm still
happy about it. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, knew it. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Sure.
I trained them well. Yes, I trained them.
Just a small thing for me, but I'm still happy about it. Seems like they really want you to bring someone home. I don't know. I think I have a family that's at least not pushing in that sense. At least they haven't mentioned anything to my ears. I don't know. I did have one grandma that was like, "Are you dating anyone?" all the time. But to be fair, she had dementia, so even if I told her, she forgot. I can laugh about it now, but that was the only one that was like,
Oh, so is there anyone in your life? I'm like, no. Stop asking.
Hi, good afternoon.
poor grandma. No, she meant well. She meant well. But yeah, she's not alive anymore. Some of your parents after you date him, like, can I have friends? Right. That's the thing I beat out of my parents as well, though. It's like, I'm bringing someone home. This is a friend. No, I do not plan on dating them. Just stop. Like, they don't ask that. It's just, hi, this is a friend who's visiting. Okay, hi, friend. Okay, thanks. Moving on. Yeah, curiosity is perfectly fine. It's the whole thingy. You know how some people just always get pushed.
Oh, do you have any plans on settling down with someone? Like,
I don't have anyone in my life who I'm supposed to settle down with. Stop asking. Even if I had, it's not your business. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh! Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened.
new coffee talking, new Zelda gaming? Ooh.
I hope you're having fun Zelda gaming. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. In a fight? In a fight? A single day significant since high school. They were really nosy. Oh no. I'm sorry. When do you plan on getting kids? You're in your prime when I feel.
Yeah.
I hate that implication. I was like, oh, are you gonna have kids? I'm like, is that any of your business? Is it? No. I gave you chills already? Oh, nice. I hope you have fun with Zelda. I've looked at many streams and then other people playing and I was like, it looks nice. It does look really nice, but I hope you have fun. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told him I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me like, well, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived.
and I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible that they may have had ties to the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? Yeah, plus he's a what's the word? Veteran! War veterans. I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when you was working with me, I noticed... I'd prefer it if you skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Nua, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? The fucking what now? I can, yeah, but that's a weird way of asking for it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Hi! Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Aren't you also married? Isn't he? Didn't he say something about being married? Am I misremembering? Mr. Supermodel. In fact, I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Currently a model past stock trader, entrepreneur, and venture capitalist. One of them was married. It's either Hyde or Gala that's married. I'm confused now. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Noah my draft. Actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff and also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. It's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admining life going? What's going on with my voice? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. I like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Thank you for the hydrant time. Whereas how does people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective?
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's patients' personal lives anyway. So that's professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here.
You.
He needs to be a bit less loyal though. I'd been doing this job for a while, right?
Almost 50 years at the same job. God damn, bro. You put the posture check.
Oh.
50?
I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. No raise or anything? Holy, ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it! Had a little to retirement and well, yeah, but he lives longer than that. So that's wild. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. Well, what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Noah. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. He works at the hospital as a hospital admin. Though what that actually fully entails, aside from what he just told us with the whole taking care of expenses, how much stuff costs, I have no idea. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how do you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes! Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa, I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be in the front line. Still though, why'd he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Freya. If the guy in question doesn't want to talk about it, don't go poking about it with someone else who knows. Are you trying to squeeze a story from me? Obviously, don't do that. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya, that's an asshole move. Don't do that. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. It was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested. I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there, but I
kind of pushed him to do it. Oh, it's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh boy. Oh no. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again.
We are also glad to see you, barista.
By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name?
Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil.
Neil.
Yes, Neil.
Is that your real name?
No, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration.
Ah, I get what you mean.
I believe we did not meet the last time we were here.
I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago.
So hello, my name is Freya.
You could say I'm a regular here.
And you, sir?
Hi.
You come here often?
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Ooh, you're not from around here. Neither are we.
Where do you come from?
Far away.
By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more?
More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing.
That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this?
Well, this. We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived.
Image? Ah, the Army Gendry album cover! No wonder you look familiar.
As for what we're doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista.
What do you want to drink tonight?
The usual. That is how you say it, yes?
Yes, so... anything?
Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway.
You really can't taste anything?
Yes.
What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something?
Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Please surprise us.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna surprise you.
Better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Better watch out. Here you go. Milky Way for the guy who definitely does not look like an astronaut. Let's see. I hope I got this right.
Thank you. What the?
Interesting. The guy. Yeah, you know. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink.
This.
It's complicated.
What is this? We've never been able to taste anything in our life, but this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind.
You're one interesting person.
Thank you. That was a compliment, yes?
Normally, yes. You can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil?
Us. We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way.
What kind of job?
We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds.
You really are here to find a date and to make it sound like the worst way you could make it sound like. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist anywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point.
We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh.
Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breathe with us?
We are sorry, but that is classified information.
Aw, man.
But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight, thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista.
I owe you the story.
So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe, but sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because there are no threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear, and that is where we come.
I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey! You came here to give seeds, so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth.
That is correct.
The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are.
Yes.
Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector.
That is 100% correct.
Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero!
Yes, that is what your people will call the protector.
But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero.
Sadly, it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born.
That's beautiful. And creepy.
Why?
It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy.
That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth.
Oh, okay. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love?
Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead.
Okay?
Well, how's the mission going so far?
We cannot say it is going well.
I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though?
Me?
I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that?
Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around.
Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you're willing to breathe with us in exchange for our stories?
Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I only sleep with someone I'm serious about.
But our mission is serious.
It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me.
We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives.
Yes, that's called commitment.
Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Bro, what is wrong? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. Alien eugenics is so... Welcome back.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Or you talk about marriage.
Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking whether she's actually single.
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
Now,
The path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Wow. Reading process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easy if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker.
Someone good at communicating with others.
That would be really challenging for us.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Why are we having this conversation still? Oh my god, I want out of here. I want to go. Yeah.
Condoms.
Something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Killing my brain cells one at a time. Outer space sex ed. I wanna go! I wanna go home! I don't wanna be in this coffee shop anymore. Oh, my head hurts. Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
So we talked about using condoms, but how do you kind of sex? I don't wanna know. I don't care.
Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all.
That's true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details.
Good! I don't want to know!
Unless we agree to do the mating ritual.
I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on a testing object we made. It was proven.
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. That's a fucking typo!
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
It is. I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base.
How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We are off now. Bye!
Take care on your way, sir. What the fuck? I expect these types of conversations when I sign up for this game. Me either.
Freya has a new picture here. Oh, cute.
Yeah, we read that before.
Oh,
Lua has a new picture as well. Oh, birthday. And there's nothing on there. There. Okay, sure, whatever. Sweet and memorable like summertime blues, and sweet and cool like outer space. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but the date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for the date. The game developer? Wow, I'd rather think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. Guess so. By the way, has a young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend had come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Hey,
That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab?
Thanks, but I'm riding my bike.
Alright then. See you around.
Take care on your way, folks.
Bye.
The Grinch! Green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea.
Oh my god. How long is this game anyway?
Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dove-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests.
That's good.
I would like to save all forests as well. Welcome!
Oh, good evening, sir.
Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division,
Or FIRE for short.
How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature?
I don't think so.
What should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid tension, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way.
Never come here again.
Bye. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, hey! Good evening, Neil.
Yo.
Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. Just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Cup of green tea with a lot of mint. Sure. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this manake. Manak? Where is it from?
Something like a minty.
Fresh and healthy thing from Morocco. Oh. Manake in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. Grinding beans for coffee, right? You know the rules. No, step into the blender. No. We're not. No.
I'm the one grinding the beans.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the tea tarik. How do you make that again? Where is it? Have I not made that before? Huh. Ah, now I have. Here's your tea tarik. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. This is really authentic. Just like the toothpick you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia?
Yes, and from videos on the internet.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. Not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
Thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Ooh, crunch bad. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
As if those executives care about us.
Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest.
But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay long in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. But guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. You know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice.
Don't care at all, you just leave the office. Honestly, that's what everyone should do. That's what everyone should do, because they don't care. They do not care about you in the slightest. The work can get done the next day, but still. So it's like, who's gonna help me?
I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua.
I'm not that bad off, you know?
At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So, don't you worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier.
How's the game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at MAX West this year.
Ha! That's... MAX West? PAX East? 10-hour work days when proven that productivity is the same as in Europe. Wait, 10-hour work days? I don't want to work 10 hours. I don't even want to work the 8 hours I have to work every day.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you. So, what's the problem then? Yeah, 4-day work week is just as productive as the 5-day work week, but we're not getting that here in Germany anytime soon. You can forget all about that. Like, as a general thing. Not, like, obviously there's some places that would offer it, or you could work for only 4 days, but you will get less money. Most of the time.
Shorten work days to 4 hours in many possible modes of various work.
Yeah! You could! You could! Because then you just have 4 hours where you really focus on something, and once you're done with those 4 hours, you go home. It's so nice. Oh, I can imagine. You like the idea of a 9-to-1 job. I like that it's called a 9-to-5 job, but I don't start at 9. You know, what I do would be called a 9-to-5 job, but I don't start at 9. I start at 8. And even then I have to get there. And go back home afterwards. I do a part-time job in a heartbeat. Immediately. So I can actually have some daylight still. Usually arrive around 9:30. What's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it fast. Before they give you a spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
Well,
What's stopping you? Boss? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and events even in Seattle. Working from home? Oh yeah. I wish. I do a work from home job in a heartbeat. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? There should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Being that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Eh? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Also, you know, people always say, oh, there's so many work from home things nowadays. I feel like there's not. I've applied to so many places that would like offer in big fat letters like, oh, work from home, and then I get into the selection process and I actually do have an interview, like an online interview with them, and then I tell them, hi, by the way, you know, I live on the other end of Germany or whatever, and they're like, oh, but you'd have to come into the office at some point. Like, motherfucker, it's a work from home thing. You cannot advertise it as a exclusive work from home position if I still have to come into the office. Then it's not a work from home thing. Like, oh, at least once a month. You're on the other side of Germany. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. I'm not in the mood for it. Nah, it's no bother. I could be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. 1 month feels available. Yeah. Once a month, technically, I guess, could be possible, but I'm just upset with the fact that why advertise it as a you can work from home, you don't need to come in at all, and then I am actually in the process, in the interview, and then suddenly I do need to come in, like, so hi. I'm good, how are you? I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan? No. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. You have the game with you now. It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Ooh. The gaming. Rachel! Hello, Miss Rachel. I knew it. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. You read me and binary. Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. I'm going to perform at Coachella next week.
You're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announcements late are backups. Oh, but it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. I can do that. Chocolate and milk. Aww. Chocobi milk. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. How long does this game go? That's a good question. It has like 14 in-game days. 10? No, it definitely is more than 10. Like 12 hours maybe? Depending on how fast you read. Or how much you fuck up the drinks. Dad! Hi. What are you doing here? I thought you did at the studio this evening. I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Nue. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Oh, hot chocolate, milk and ginger. Sounds interesting. Your drink is ready, sir. Fresh ginger. Ginger drink is such a foreign concept to me. I think it's like you'd have to like it. I'm not a ginger person. When I went to the cat cafe, I ordered an apple ginger something iced tea, but there was so much ginger in it I couldn't drink it. I didn't think it would be that bad, but it was too much for my taste. My. This is amazing. You liked it? Dad. Yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. No, it's a bunch of people. It's just that these two are cat people. The other thing it wouldn't clash with in my mind. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. Still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Ooh. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
You're out of touch. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be a manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris?
I don't think so.
Mr. Lasser's at the height of his career now. It's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. Now she's an idol. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Excuse me for a moment, Nui. Okay. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? It's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Yeah. No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, Noah, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I like the little sounds it always makes when she's leaving. You have here... Favorite things, me time, what I'm doing with my life, as I stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Valid. Oh, another new picture. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a new album, especially for you right now. I would argue that all of the girls in this game are very hot. Not gonna lie. Music enthusiast and father. Favorite things, family, music. What I'm doing with my life, trying to be a better father while running a record store. Oh, he's running a record store. Cute. Also, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Aww. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Healthy. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. And tea with milk, mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Maine. Oh my god, there's so many more drinks. Guess that's all for today. Game looks so cute. It is. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yeah? Through all your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. Sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. His phone is so small.
Look, it's so small.
I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Nua. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, the cast of characters is not too big, but that just gives us more options to get to know them. Special! I would not, like, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I don't think I would be going to a coffee shop and order only an espresso. Like, I at least want something special that I cannot make at home. Coachella. Why that meme? Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Fluentia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020, and Neil, Naiman, and Manuki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Why is it the chat funny? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with?
There's definitely something that you can do.
What is it?
Can we work here?
No?
Excuse me, what?
Is it possible for us to work here?
What? Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learn them here. Okay, bye-bye! This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
Good.
Sounds like a good strategy.
That is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers.
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all.
Oh.
Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs.
Yes.
That will be very hard for us.
Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job.
That's a very Earthling thing to do.
It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this?
We are.
Okay, let's start the night. Oh boy, howdy. We hired the alien to work here for a night.
Welcome.
Holy wow! What the hell is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Noah, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. You wanted to see Neil in the apron, yeah. Never thought this place would be ground zero.
For an alien invasion.
It's not that. Neil's just helping out. You never looked like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who's getting help from the barista, not the other way around.
What?
We have learned some things since we arrived and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. You want a Pikachu? Okay. Pikachu! Pika! Pikachu!
Stop calling it a breeding mission for real! Thank you.
For the posture check!
Aggressively posture checks. Jesus Christ. And the higher time.
And the saving. Okay, I'll do it. Jesus, calm down. I'm doing it. We thought this place was the best place to learn.
And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Yeah, no, saving is a good idea. Yeah. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, I still need to write for the paper again. Oh, why? What's up? I think it's gonna be a last in-game day today anyway, depending on how long it is. What happened? She found out. Oh, is that why you didn't come yesterday?
Yes.
How did you find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the high-up? In the elevator?
Yes.
The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the high-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me to her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house.
Huh? You allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses.
It's on the mouse!
It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, anything. No, it's not gonna be Milky Way. Here you go. It's never been the same drink with Neil. Hey, we get this hat though. Oh, that's cool. I know I'm covering most of it, but here you go. It's a free chance to, well, not completely free, but to just make a drink you haven't given anyone yet. Basically. Here's your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wonder why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think, now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood. That sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about older races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil... Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's wrong. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. It's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it is GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again, but you're not done wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So, it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Oh, of all people I could visit, it's Myrtle. Oh boy. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. You can do that. Yippee! Your order's ready. Oh, your order's ready. A lot of Merzana getting bullied over it. Yeah. I've only seen characters with the name Myrtle that were like
I don't know. Introverts that would get bullied, or like nerds who would get bullied. The only Myrtle that we've met that wasn't like quite like that is the one in Ni no Kuni, surprisingly. But we didn't finish that game, so I'm like, For the longest book, so you're gonna write 9 billion words of comments. I mean, that probably is the longest book out there. Question is just, is it good just because it's long?
Not bad.
Thanks.
You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Oh, pardon this. I was just training Neil how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get late?
Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other.
It's not good because it's long, but it will be long because it's long. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all.
That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step.
One small step for you, maybe one giant leap for your kind. La Recherche du Temps Perdu is considered the longest novel ever published with 1.3 million words. Terrifyingly, it also contains extremely long sentences, the longest having 958 words. And I got told off for run-on sentences when I was younger. Why would one single sentence have 958 words? That doesn't sound real. That sounds like, no. I also got told off for my run-on sentences when I was younger.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you're not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone?
Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh.
What's the occasion?
No special occasion, just...
I'm sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Noah?
Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here.
Oh, you're safe.
Yes, everything is fine.
Okay. Please let me take a breath.
Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now?
Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here.
What are you doing here anyway?
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for a break anyway. So, here's the deal.
Oh! That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Noe. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything?
Definitely not, but we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. Come back!
The Mahabharata is considered the longest epic poem known, has about 1.8 million words. And yet there's video games with more word count. Oh my god. Just earlier this week, I finished reading a fan fiction that had like 280,000 words. And the funny thing is, every time I read a word count on AO3, I'm like, oh, that's not that much. But if you were to translate it into like, I don't know, well-known books, you'd be like, oh, you know, that's like 2.5 volumes of this. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know how much 200,000 words is, but it had 28 chapters, which is not that much. An adult VN. Wow. Why am I not surprised? As if this place cares about business.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start,
but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place.
Where do you want to go after this?
Coachella.
What? What are you going to do at Coachella?
According to our research, there are many breedings happening
During Coachella.
That is why we decided that the event will be our next target.
Lessons in love. Okay, doesn't ring a bell, but good for them. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
Yes, we noticed that, but we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding madness. That is why we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
Stop saying that! I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here.
We know. We also surprised ourselves, but please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together?
It's nothing, we're just friends, you know?
We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see.
I thought your research was in computer graphics.
Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time.
Aqua's definitely not at all. Whatever made you think that.
Today I wanted to thank her directly. She arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I refuse it anyway.
But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game?
You're...
Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not you.
Huh? Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is retarded. Okay.
We just know.
Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game?
There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish.
What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing control and UI. UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation.
It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight.
You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book, I just lost my job, and if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, so if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Double done.
I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. Please be more confident.
I'm even starting to doubt myself.
I read some of your short stories, you know, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done.
You're too kind, Aqua.
What you're going through, it's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine.
Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, it's just that sharing is caring, you know?
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know, I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share? It's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout.
We're working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? Secret project. Yeah, I'll tell you under friend, okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. Friend is a glorious portmanteau and definitely my favorite one this year. A friend, DA. I definitely said that makes more sense now. I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get a vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. Labor laws! That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for a getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find your joy during your vacation. May you find joy during your vacation. What are labor laws in this alternate reality? Well, considering that apparently the healthcare is the same as this reality, US of A, probably the same. Okay, see you folks later. Bye! 3 cool magically wakes you up. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. So please, take your time. You sure? You want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. Aww. To my apartment? US workers are not legally entitled to any paid holiday at all. That's fucked up! I don't understand the concept of an unpaid holiday. How is that a holiday then? Evening Whispers is with the people who strict the gun laws. New healthier fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. What in the fuck? Oh, welcome. No. Actually. I mean, yes, welcome, but also no welcome.
That is fucked up.
Why are labor laws like this? Ow. There are states where you're legally entitled to some, but only a select few. What the hell? I do not understand why that is the case, but also, okay. Capitalism America! Your mom and dad don't get paid holidays. So, you only, like, take a few days off a year because otherwise you won't be able to, like, actually have enough money? It's like, oh, it's a day you're not working, it's a day you're not getting paid for. Think of Hope for Honey America. Okay, true, yeah. Let's do that. Because we're gonna stop here for it's not night yet. God damn it. Gonna stop here for today. I think actually we might be able to finish the game next time. Maybe. Depends. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. Yeah, no. Oh, it's okay, we can wait to pay holiday as well. Oh, overtime. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this is where we're gonna stop tonight. Let me think real quick. 3 months? Wow. That's a lot. Tonight, 4 p.m. It's because this is how I usually end the stream. I can't help it. We're gonna continue playing this game next week. I just don't know when. I think Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Okay, never mind. It's once again gonna be another week of still not back to our usual schedule of Wednesdays. I hope to return to those soon. So I'm gonna post a schedule later. We're gonna continue this game on Thursday. We're gonna do the exact same as this week actually. So Thursday coffee talk. Then see if we finish it. If we finish the game on if we finish this episode, we're just gonna jump straight into episode 2. So no matter how if we finish this specific one on Thursday or not, we're just gonna keep going with coffee talk until we're done with it. It's nighttime somewhere in the world. That's very true. You're looking forward to the next one? I'm glad you say that. Thank you for coming by. Let me press some buttons. I need to buy a new mouse. My mouse is so fucking broken. Nothing's working the way I want it to. But yeah, thank you for coming by. I know today was a little more early than usual, but not as early as that last Sunday. But this was good timing wise, I think, because I need to pack some stuff now and then go celebrate Mother's Day with my family. More coffee talk sounds good. Yeah, I like it. It's really nice to just chill with the game. I like it. There's nothing. It's just calming, very much calming. Oh, Pikachu before we end. Okay.
Pikachu. Pika. Pikachu.
Anyway, here's the right message.
Your mom celebrate Mother's Day. Yeah, she sure do. Hope everyone else has a great rest of a Sunday. See you all very soon. You want me to save the game, bro? How do you want me to save the game? Okay. Bye bye.
I'll post the schedule in a bit on Twitter. Have a great rest of the day. Say hi to Zaggy for me. Bye bye.